time management is a 100% necessity for anyone. Even the person who's organized needs time management. Why? It's really interesting. The people that have the ability to do a lot more than others, because they are more or less better time management, they get to do and to have to do more things than others. So time management is really a necessity for everyone to learn. And there are two components to time management. One is the technique that teaches you how to become more time effective in the things you need to do, which is what we teach. But the other one is, more important, is the resistance to time management. Do you know how many people really resist to being organized? An enormous amount. And I would say on 100 participants, I would say probably between 60 and 75% resist any kind of time management. You know why? They say, oh, I want to be free in my life, I want to do what I want to do when I do it, and then they complain because they're totally overwhelmed. Typical response. I just mentioned a couple of seconds ago, is when people realize that you're efficient in what you do, and they have a choice of to whom to assign responsibilities, they'll choose you, because they know you can actually create the result that they would like to see. And the other thing is, the secret to time management and not over cluttering is the ability to properly prioritize time goals and really identify what is that is important to you. You know what's really interesting? When people get real busy, you know what they do? They go and clean up the garages. Why? It's because that's the easiest thing they can do, but that doesn't do too much, right? So the whole course is about identifying what's on purpose in your life, identify what are the actions which are directly responsible to create a result in that area, and the elimination or the postponement of any action that is not consistent with what's important to you. The biggest enemies to becoming organized are, for example, like organization per se, in terms of how you structure it, overcommitment. You know, typically, people who do a lot, they become overwhelmed by time because they can't say no. See, if you start saying no in your life to something because you don't have time for it, your time will be organized. But the question then is, what is the implication of saying no? Am I going to be liked better? Am I not going to be liked as much? So there's a lot of elements in time management which typically people don't address, and we do address in our program. So if you're too busy to take our program, this is the perfect opportunity for you to get time managed yourself. By the way, for those of you who have been watching our conversations, either all of them or just individual ones, I want to thank you for your time, and I really invite you to visit with us. There is no reason for you to be where you are if you're not satisfied or happy or mediocrely happy with your life. Our life can be created with excellence, caring, love, affection for others, making a truly positive difference in the life of people. Thank you for attending. My commitment to all of you online is to reach millions of people in the next year to come.